Uh, yeah. So guys, I think most of you have joined in the yesterday's session. I think some of you have joined for the today's session. Maybe some of you have joined yesterday. So the guys who has joined for the today's class, guys, if today is your first class, don't worry. Just one introduction class has been, I have taken so one simple introduction class. I have just explained like what is Power BI, what is the importance of data visualization, and what are the different types of data visualization options are available. So why we are learning Power BI. So the things are just the history about the reporting, like how the reporting tools has came. So that is the things what we discussed in the last session. So if anyone has missed the yesterday's class, don't worry. My backend team will share you the recorded video of the last session also. The one session what you missed, you can get the recording video. It is only introduction only, guys. I didn't started with any practical. So once again, a quick review of the last session, guys, like what we covered in the last session. So once again, I just give you a quick review, just at 5 minutes, I'll just give you a review that yesterday's session. So what is Power BI? A Power BI is a data visualization software or a tool from Microsoft. And what type of data visualization tool is there? It is a GUI based. That means a simple, by using your mouse, by simple drag and drop, we can do some kind of a data visualizations. It's a GUI based data visualization software tool from Microsoft. So what is the main purpose of data visualization? First of all, what is data visualization? A data visualization is a technique or a skill where we are going to convert the raw data, whatever the raw data was there in the format of values, we are going to convert into a very beautiful interactive visuals. We are going to convert it. So why should I convert the raw data into the visuals? For easy interpretation of the data and for taking some kind of an business decisions. So we are going to call it as data driven decisions, what we call it as. So whenever any business people wants to take a decision, they have to be driven by data. With the help of the data only, they will take the decision. See there? So the each and every month, whatever the quantity they have been sold, instead of giving that data in a raw formatted data like this, if you convert this into some kind of a visual, easily we can understand it. And there is one scientific reason is also there. Our human brain can process the visuals, colors, shapes faster than a normal values, 10 times faster than the normal processing the values. So for the human brain to analyze the data, to understand the values, so to understand the data that is there in the visual format, 10 times faster than the values, it can process it. That is also one scientific reason why generally we'll convert the data into a visual format. So how to do the data visualization? There are two ways are there, guys. One is coding based, writing some coding. I'll show you. Yesterday I didn't show anything. Today I'll show you guys. So by using with the help of coding means some language we have to use. So it is needs to some expertise in some languages like Python, R, etc. And it is a time consuming. There is a other way of developing the data visuals. That is nothing but by using GUI based, simple drag and drop. Examples like Power BI, Tableau, ClickSense, etc. Consumes less time and does not require any prerequisites. No prerequisite is required. Without having any knowledge of any programming language, no concept about, at least if you know what is data, what is values, what is numbers, what is dates, if you know that, that is sufficient, guys. And just a quick review of like how the this data visualization software has came into the picture. So the first generation reporting tools, that is before 2000, we used to have something called as an crystal reports. After that, the second generation reporting tools has came in the year 2000, after 2000, due to the introduction to business intelligence. So at the time, BI has been started, the business intelligence. So due to the introduction to the business intelligence, so these crystal reports are not that much effective in handling the BI data. So we have got some kind of an reporting tools like Cognos, Business Objects, SSRS from Microsoft. So SSRS is another data visualization software from Microsoft only. So, but due to some restrictions with SSRS, so Microsoft came up with a new tool called as Power BI. After 2012 up to the present, so which is nothing but the third generation reporting tool. Mainly the new generation reporting tool are mainly developed for supporting of cloud computing. So mainly to support the cloud storages, the third generation reporting tools has came, like Power BI, Tableau, ClickSense. These are all going to come under the third generation reporting tools. So that is the reason why the evaluation, how the evaluation of the the reporting tools has came. So the first generation Crystal report, second generation BI, Cognos, business objects, SSRS, etc. And third generation, which is nothing but like Power BI, Tableau, all these has came into the picture here, guys. So and one more also I have explained like what type of roles generally this report development or the data visualization skill is required. Specifically, companies will hire report developers. So if you are expert in the expertise in this report development by using Tableau, Power BI, so you can get the roles as report developers. Apart from that, not only report developers, there are some other roles like data analyst, the other skills like the other roles like data engineering people, data science, and not only that, almost all nowadays everyone, independent of whether it is IT. So one more thing, guys, it is not any related to only something related to only CSC or only computer science experts. Data visualization can be learned or can be expertised by any, whatever maybe your qualification does not matters. Here qualification does not matters. Whether you are from computer background, you don't have any idea about programming. As I said that right, no prerequisites are required. That is what I discussed in the last session. And just a few points about how is our training program. So completely end-to-end instructor-led live training sessions. Day-to-day recording videos will be given to you at a free of cost. We don't charge any extra things. Some training academies, they will charge for the videos extra. Along with the course fees, they will charge extra 4,000 or something like that. So materials and assignments and assessments will be given, and a lot of projects and case studies we are going to do that. And at the same time, what we are expecting from your side, laptops, login from laptop or desktops with good internet connectivity, with a stable internet connectivity. So regular attendance, we don't capture your attendance, but if you regularly attend the classes, 1 hour session and 1 hour practice daily, 2 hours, if you can just allot for your training and for practice, you can become an expert. Almost all 50, 55, 5 to 8 to 10 weeks, it is sufficient, 2.5 months of time. So daily your class fees is from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. And mainly the one of the main thing is this supports only Windows operating systems. So if you are using any Mac systems, Power BI is not supported for Mac systems. It is only for Windows systems only it is supported, guys. So these are some of the points what I covered in the last session. So if anyone who has missed yesterday's class, so don't worry, that's things what has been happened. Even I didn't show any practical implementation also, just theoretically, just I taken some 5 minutes of some questions I have taken, and just I have winded up the session yesterday, guys. Okay, fine. So today also we'll continue with our the discussion. Before going, guys, anyone, any questions if you have? If you have any questions?
Sir, how we will get the recording and the documents like on portal or through emails?
No, it is through the Google Drive. So we'll upload everything to the Google Drive and we'll give the access. We'll add the access to your email ID, to your registered email ID from where you have registered. So directly you can access that particular videos directly from the Google Drive.
Thank you.
Right? Okay, fine. So today also it is a demo session, guys. 2 to 3 demos classes, guys. I don't take immediately on the first day. We don't start with practicals because people will join. Some people has yesterday joined. Today some people join. Maybe up to 1 week. People will continue to join, guys. So what we are going to just to understand for the today's class, I'm not going to start with any practical, but I just want to show you a little bit like what is the difference between a coding based and what is the GUI based. And as yesterday I explained you, data visualization is a skill. Whether you learn Power BI, whether you learn Tableau, whether you learn some other Python, whether you learn R, whether you learn some other thing. As I said that the terminologies are the same terminologies, guys. So how do you create a visual? So for creating a visual, what are the important things? So what is a legend? What is x-axis? What is y-axis? So it is almost all, it is going to be common wherever you go, whether it is a Tableau, whether it is a Power BI, whether it is a Python. That's why just to show you the concept, guys, today I'm going to show you just a small technical aspects only, but not the main course curriculum. Just what is the difference between coding versus which is nothing but it's a GUI based. So that's why what I'm going to do, guys, for coding, I'm choosing the Python because Python is, I can also choose R language also, but maybe majority of them may not be aware about R language. And for GUI based, I'm going to choose as our tool, which is nothing but Power BI itself. So just to show you the difference, So many people think that coding means we have to write hundreds of lines of code. Not required. Even coding is also very easy, guys. Just hardly 5 to 6 lines of codes we have to write it. But only thing is, whenever you want to create some kind of an complex, more interactive reports, better to go for a GUI base rather than going for the coding base. Even coding based also we can do, but that will become too lengthy and too complex if you want to go for complex reports. But what is my main point of discussion here is the process is going to be the same process, guys. Only thing is here we write the command, there we are going to use the GUI. That's it. Here I'm going to use a keyboard, there I'm going to use a mouse. Maximum mouse will be used in GUI, and maximum we are going to use a keyboard in the command based only. Okay, just an idea. We are not starting with the main classes. I will again explain all the steps once again in the main classes. You can just understand the flow, guys, how and what we are doing as part of our implementation. First of all, what we have to do, guys, the first step, whether it is coding or whether it is a GUI based, whatever it may be, first thing you have to do, guys, getting the data. First of all, what we have to do, guys, get the data. So whatever the data, what data you want to visualize, first of all, get the data. Where is the data was there? The data can be there in a CSV file. The data may be there in an Excel sheet, or the data may be there in a JSON file, or it may be an XML file, or it may be some other database system like SQL Server, or it may be something like a database like a Oracle, or it may be there in a cloud. It can be anywhere, it can be there, guys. So I'm not taking too complicated. I'm getting the data from a file called as, let us say, some CSV file I'm going to get in, guys. I think all of you have a little bit idea about CSV. I'll again explain them. Comma separated values. A normal text file which is having a comma separated, data will be separated by commas. If you want, I'll show you the data once. Let us have a look into that once. I'll show you the data, guys. So main important for data visualization, data is important, guys. Without the data, we cannot have a data visualization. Simply if you take a small data sets and if you can't do the data visualization effectively. So see there, I have a lot of data sets, guys. A real data sets only, there are publicly available. Everybody can get the data. It's not just like a small employee number, employee name. It's not such kind of a data, guys. Just for a small timing, I'm going to take this data, guys. Have a look at this. User cars.csv file. Open with a normal notepad. I can also open with Excel sheet also, but I can open with a simple, it is going to be a notepad like this, guys. A simple notepad like this. See there? It's nothing but data related to some user cars, year, model, price, mileage, color, transmission. So the model is 2011. The manufactured year is 2011. Model is some model name called as an SEL. Price is 21,992. Mileage is 7,413. Color is yellow, and our transmission is going to be auto transmission. Some are manual transmission cars. Different colors, different prices, different models, different years. Now, what is our requirement here now? From this data, I want to generate a report, guys. That is what I want to do that. From that particular data, I have to generate the report, guys. That is what I'm going to do that. So this is the data, user cars.csv file. So see how I'm going to do that. So don't worry, just I'm using some technical aspects for today. So I'm going to first of all write a Python code. Where to write a Python code? I have to write a Python code using some small IDE called as Ideal. Ideal is one of the Python IDE, guys. Don't worry about that. Nothing to worry about that. Okay, how to install, how I got it, all these things not necessary for you. Just I'm showing you. This is your Python environment, guys. Then where is your PowerBI environment? The PowerBI environment also I'll show you once. Where is my Power BI? Here is my Power BI, guys. I didn't discuss how to install it. Maybe today or tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow it will take it. Tomorrow I'll explain you how to install the Power BI. What are the different types of Power BI tools are there? Which one you have to install? How to work with that? All these things I'll explain you. This is what we can see the Power BI environment. Just click on blank report. Everything is going to be GUI based. Mouse. Drag and drop. There it is going to be command based. So first what we have to do, guys. So anyhow, just maybe you may not be an experts in Python. Maybe some of you may know, some of may not know, does not matter with that. But Python means somebody has to explain. So this is a command, this is a syntax, we have to use it. So don't worry, whenever you want to read the data from a file. So obviously I require no need to write any much code in Python, guys. There are some utilities are there. Just we have to use that utilities. That's it. You need not to write any code for that. So for that, I think you guys maybe you may not be experts in that, but at least you have here some libraries, guys. So anybody knows about this, guys? In Python, whenever you want to read the data from a particular file of CSV file, we use some kind of an basic libraries we are going to use, guys. Anybody ever about the libraries in Python? Anyone, guys? No one? That's common. It has become a common language now, guys. Everyone is learning Python. Everyone is talking about the Python. Yes, anyone? At least I expected some of you. No one heard about the libraries, guys. Some libraries which will help you to read the data.
Sir, Panda, Matplotlib.
Yes. Matplotlib is basically for data visualization.
Yes.
And
yes.
for reading the data, it is for pandas, guys. So
NumPy is also.
NumPy is basically for numerical calculations. That is basically for numerical mathematical and scientific calculations. Mainly for reading the data, pandas is important. Okay, so don't worry, guys. Even if you don't know about that concepts, don't worry. So simple, what you have to do, guys, don't expect that like a Java program or a C program or a C++, you will write a lengthy program. Nothing will write, guys. 1 or 2 lines of code only we do it, guys. Import pandas as PD. So pandas is a Python library which helps you to read the data, guys. See there how I'm reading the data. PD dot. I have a function called as read_CSV. Directly, guys, we have a function will be there. Directly, just now I shown you the file, right? The same path, C drive, data folder, user cars.csv file, guys. Done. Read the data and put it into a variable called as cars variable, guys. Done, guys. Over. Do you want to see the data, guys? This is your data, guys. Same data. Just now I have shown you the data. Year, model, price, mileage, color, transmission. Same data I have shown you here, guys. So obviously in Python, because it is a scripting, we have to write a code unless and until somebody guides you. Somebody has to tell that what is pandas. There is a library called as pandas. This is a way we have to import. This is a way we have to read. Unless and until you cannot implement the things. But come to Power BI, guys. Come to Power BI. Maybe you guys has never seen this environment. Maybe some of you have seen, some of you have never seen about that. But even see, in Python, if you're working for the first time, you can't work with it. Where to start, how to write the script. You don't get any idea about that. Somebody has to guide you there. But Power BI is not like that. Even if you are seeing the screen for the first time, guys. See, when I asked it for what is the library in Python to read the data, it is pandas. Only just one person has answered the question. So please try to answer the question, guys. If you know the answer, please try to answer them. It is not like a video class. It is an interactive class only. So you have to respond to the whatever the questions I'm asking about. So see there, even if you see, if anyone who is seeing the screen for the first time, guys, how to read the data from the file? No need to write any command. Just it is completely GUI based, guys. So can anybody tell me, guys, just by carefully looking at that environment. So if I want to read the data, so what I have to do, guys, where I have to click?
Get data.
Simple. It is going to be get data, guys. Even if you know the concept earlier, we have seen it, or even you have not seen it also, clearly we can see the option here, guys, very quickly. Even first time people who are working with the screen, we are working with the Power BI also, they can understand it. So get data. Can you tell me which option we have to select here now?
CSV.
Text or a CSV file, guys. That's it. GUI based. The same location, guys. Same. Just now I shown you the location now, guys. C drive. Data folder, same file as it is, guys. User cars.csv file. Click on open. Data will be imported here, guys. Data will be imported. Simple. Data is going to be imported. It is previewing the data. Same data it is previewing, guys. Just click on the load. See, I'm not using the mouse at all. Sorry, keyboard at all. Everything we are doing with the help of the mouse only. Maximum 90% we are going to use your keyboard only. So we are going to use the mouse itself. Yes, Sumit, any questions?
Yes, sir. Like here, when we imported the data, like initially it takes 200 rows only. Like let's say we have 10,000 data.
Yes.
In Python, where you showed, do we have the same kind of feature over there also? Because I saw some dotted lines with
yes. We have that. We have the options. But that is out of the box. Okay, so just you want to see only the first, do you want to see only the first 10 rows, right? Okay, so it is going to be cars.head of 10. So if you said head of 10, it is going to show you the first 10 rows, it is going to show you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, it is only just a preview. It's not that it is reading 200 rows, it is previewing based on the 200 rows, but data will come from all the rows, it will comes.
Sure, thank you.
This is your data. Total how many rows you can see? 150 rows. You can see the row 56 of 150, 150, total 150 rows we can see them. Okay, but anyhow, we read the data, guys. Okay, so in Power BI, we read the data, and in the in Python also, we have read the data. Now, how to create the visual in Python? So for whenever you want to create the visuals in Python, same, we have to work with the library. What is the library we are going to use? The library I'm going to be using is nothing but simple. There is another library for data visualization. Even pandas also can do the visualization, but there is a separate libraries are there. A dedicated libraries are there basically for the what we can call it as data visualization. The name of the library is nothing but it is matplotlib. So don't worry about that. What is matplotlib? It's not required for you. Just I'm showing you. Don't think that we are going to write hundreds of lines of code for doing the data visualization. Not even not more than 5 lines of code. We imported the library, and simple what we did is we just read the data and I stored the data into one variable. Now what I have to do now? Simple, I have to just project this particular data. See there, how I am going to project this data. I'm drawing one which is going to be, let us say, a bar chart or something, you can draw it. But when directly we can do that bar chart, or simple, I'm drawing a scatter plot. PLT dot, which is going to be scatter. See, for everything, help will be there, documentation will be there, auto completion is there. You need not to by heart any syntaxes, nothing to do, guys. So the price column on the x-axis, I'm drawing a graph, guys, just like a graph sheet. X-axis price, y-axis is nothing but mileage. And what is your data? Data is equal to nothing but cars data set. Done, guys. Done. A data visualization has been created. But where is the visual? You have to see this plt.show. Everything is going to be done by a complete functionality like this, guys. See there? Just I imported the matplotlib and I am just giving the data, what is on x-axis, what is on y-axis, and what is your data. That's it. So data is equal to cars. The data visualization has been done. Now, same example, if I want to do it in Power BI, same report will come, guys. No difference at all. Here, if we can search for, there is something called as an scatter plot is there. See there, scatter chart. Select it. What do you want on x-axis? What do you want on y-axis? Just it is all about dragging and dropping. Price on the x-axis, mileage is on the y-axis. But by default, it is aggregating the data. Just I will do one thing. Do not summarize the data. Do not summarize the data. Same report, same application, same concept, same report, guys. No difference at all. This one and this one are going to be exactly the same only. No difference at all, guys. If you want, we can compare it. Same data, guys. Same chart, same report. Everything is going to be same. I written by using command, and this I have done by using GUI-based. Do you find the difference, guys? Nothing difference is there. Everything is customizable. Even yesterday also somebody has asked me, like, why do you prefer to write by using command based? So is there any advantages there? Yes, we have a lot of advantages there. So everything customizes, it's in GUI based customize is limited. Whatever the customization they have given, only up to that only we can use it. Like for example, I want to change the color here now. So if you want to change the color, I can change the color here, guys. It is going to be, I'd say marker. It is going to be the color. I want to change it to some color here, guys. Which color you want to change it? Let me change it to some other, whatever the color you require. You can change it, guys. Let us say that this is the color what I changed. So what about here now? Do you want to customize it? Yes, here also I can customize it. Simple, but everything is coding based only. It is going to be C equal to, I want to write a color name, red, and I can say plt.show. Automatically, the color has been got changed to red color, guys. Everything is possible. The same, whatever I do it in command based, the same thing I can do it by using GUI based. But only thing is, these are the features which are having some limited functionalities. But here it is going to be a little bit more functionalities will be there. More and more customizations can be gets done. More and more customizations can be gets done. Maximum 90% will be same, guys. Maybe just an extra 5 or 10% extra customization is possible when you go to the command base. But we have to remember the syntax. This is syntax, guys. So I'm working on this. I'm working on this particular Python from the last almost all 7+ years. So you can just expect that. So being I'm working from 7+ years, I can easily remember like how to create the plots and how to create it, what syntaxes we have to give, x, y, what is data, color equal to, c equal to, size equal to, anything I can customize. I can customize marker equal to, I can customize the marker type also. Circles are coming, right? Just a minute. We are getting some kind of a circles, we are getting it. So I don't want to get the circles. I want to get something like an marker is equal to, for example, some triangles, I want to get it. I say it is a cap symbol, I want to get it. Execute and you say plt.show. You can see a red color. We are not going to get circles, but you can see some kind of a triangle, upward triangles. Same thing here also we can customize it. Type. Marker type is there. It is going to be upward triangle. But limited. If you can see there is a limited is there. Circle, square, diamond, a triangle, cross mark, hyphen, and it is going to be, and hyphen it is going to be plus symbol. But here we have multiple options are there. If I use it, I'm going to get a cross mark. I'm getting a cross mark, you can see there. But here we have a multiple options are there. I can customize it. As many customizations I can do that. Marker is equal to, if I said it is going to be, I have used this particular star. I can get some kind of an plt.show. It is going to shows you as a stars, it will show you. There also I can increase the size, I can decrease the size, whatever you want, we can do that. Same customization. See the terminologies mainly, marker. Here also we can see which is going to be marker. Markers. Terminology is the same terminologies, guys. What is the markers here? If you can see here also, I'm using what is going to be the markers, what we can see that. Like that once you know the terminology, that's why I said that. Once if you know the basic terminologies, almost all everything is going to be the same as it is, guys. So that is what is the basic difference between this one. I'm not going deep into them, but this is the way how we can customize by using coding based and by using GUI based. But obviously, most of you people has thought that like coding means we have to write a Java program like a kind of lengthy. Nothing I'm writing in, guys. Just hardly 1 line, 2 lines of code. 1 line of code for which is for importing the data. Getting the data, 1 line of code I have written, and for visualization I have written 1 line of code. That's it. plt.show. Just we have to remember that particular commands. Even no need to remember it also, because everything plt dot, once you set that tab, almost all it is going to show you, guys. What type of plot you want. I want to plot a scatter plot. The documentation also, guys, complete documentation will come. See there, what is x-axis, what is y-axis, what is the size equal to, what is the color equal to. This is color, guys. What is going to be marker equal to, what is data equal to. Somewhere here we can find the data equal to. See there, data equal to. So complete documentation will be available. Go through the documentation and we have to work with them. Even you need not to type it also. Simple, there is an auto completion will be there. Just if you do the auto completion, the code completion will be taken place automatically. So that is the way which we can do that. Yes, I think somebody is asking a question. Anyone? Yes, anyone? Any questions, guys? Somebody is trying to speak. Okay, fine, guys. So hope you observe the difference, guys, how I have customized it. So it is going to be everything. Here I didn't use it the mouse at all. I didn't use it the keyboard at all. Everything is done by the mouse. So this is going to be, I can decrease, I can increase the size. Simple by using that. But there it is not like that. Everything we have to customize only with the help of the code only we have to do that. So something the difference will be there, but the concept is same. But Python has been nowadays, it is, don't think that it's not necessary. Nowadays, almost all everywhere there is something Python is getting integrated, guys. Even in POWERBI also, can observe carefully here, guys. There are 2 visuals are there. One is a R script visual and the other one is a Python script visual. Python visual and R visual. Same script. I can do it here also, guys. Same example, I can also write by using Python script also, we can write it. Same script, guys. Whatever the script I have written there, whatever I have just now shown you the script, the same script I can write it here also, guys. Using the Python script also, I can generate my visual also, guys. There is a built-in feature is there. Along with that, I can also write it with the help of the Python script also, we can write it, guys. Same code, copy and paste it here. the code will work, guys. See there, if you want, I'll show you once. Import, which is going to be matplotlib dot. It is pyplot as which is going to be plt. Plt dot, which is going to be scatter plot. X equal to price. And I said y equal to, let us say that it is mileage. And the data is equal to nothing, but it is data set here, guys, because the data is available in data set variable. Comma, color is equal to red and marker is equal to, I said that marker is equal to a cap symbol, guys. Plt dot show. See, guys, I'm writing Python script in Power BI, guys. Yes, it is possible. Sometimes you may use it, guys. See there. The same visual, whatever I created earlier by dragging and dropping, by writing by kind of a script I have written, guys. See this? This is a Python script visual, what we call it as. I written a Python script, guys. I've written Python script in Power BI. Using Power BI, we are generating the Python visuals we are going to be generating, guys. Sometimes it may be useful for us. So like this, I'm not saving this, guys. Just I'm closing this. Don't save it. But we can do this kind of an applications by using this particular kind of a coding, and that is going to be nothing but GUI based, guys. That is the only difference, guys. Apart from that, nothing difference is there. So what we have to do, guys, get the data in both of them. And step 2 is nothing but, actually I didn't show you, guys, but basically we have to transform the data. I'm not showing you. It is going to be transform the data, guys. And after transforming the data, then what we have to do, then the step 3 is going to be nothing but it is going to create the visual. Same thing I have done it in Python. Same get the data, pd.read_csv. Here we have the get data option is there. I didn't done the transformation, but if you want to do the transformations, we can do the transformations. And after that, we created the visual. Simply completely by coding based and completely by using GUI based, guys. So that is the only difference what we can have it, guys. And I said that sometimes we are also going to use the Python scripts in Power BI. We can use it. If you know it, guys, it is a little bit added advantage, guys. Otherwise, just same. As I said that there is no prerequisites. It is not mandatory to learn. Some people ask me, sir, what about SQL? So it is not a mandatory, guys. Without SQL also, we can manage it. But I'll tell you how much extent SQL is required. I'm going to discuss it in the classroom. So regarding whatever the SQL is required, I'm going to take that particular sessions also related to the SQL Server also, guys. I'll teach you some SQL up to some extent also. So that is the things what we can do, guys. Okay, SQL, Python. If you have the knowledge about that, just a little bit added advantage. Even without them also, we can manage the things, guys. Okay, so that's it, guys. That is the main difference between a coding and a GUI based. But anyhow, we are not going for coding based. Completely, we are going for the GUI based, guys. Fine. So that's it, guys. That is just what I just want to discuss it for today. And I have a plan to go for something like an installation also. But installation will take a little bit time to discuss. So today we have only 15 minutes of time. So we'll do one thing, guys. Tomorrow I'm going to take up the installation session tomorrow, like because I want to explain them, like what are the different Power BI tools are there, why do you require them, Power BI mobile, Power BI desktop, Power BI service. So why do you require them? Each of them, how to install them, which one you have to install, which one we need not to install. I'll just explain that particular concepts and then we'll do the installation class in the tomorrow's class, guys. Okay. So that's it for the today's class, guys. So today is my second introduction class or second demo session. So hope all of you have got a little bit idea about what is visualization, how to do the visualization in Python or coding based, how to do the visualization by using what we can see with the help of this Power BI. So these are some of the basic ideas what we have got the idea, guys. That's it. That's going to be for the today's class, guys. Anyone, guys, any questions if you have? I can just take up some few questions and we can end up the session for today, guys. Yes, anyone, guys, any questions from your side? Anyone? Yesterday also not too many questions we have got. Don't have any questions from your side, guys.
Hello, sir. This is
Yes.
Amruta.
Yes, Amruta. Yeah.
For data loading, do we need any kind of ETL tools or Power BI is enough to take that, load that data?
No. Loading the data is done by Power BI itself. You don't require ETL tool. Why do you require ETL tool? ETL tool is basically required whenever you want to extract the data, what you are trying to do? You are extracting the data, and whatever the data you extracted, you are visualizing. That's it, right?
Yes.
Yes. So what is ETL tool is required? ETL tool is basically, when do you require is, I think you may hear about ETL. What is ETL stands for?
Extract, transform, and
Extract,
load.
transform, and then it is going to be load. So what you are going to do is extract the data, transform the data, and you want to load somewhere, then we have to require it. So don't think that that means, I think you got this doubt saying that because I used a word like I transform the data, right?
Yes.
Yes. So here in Power BI, what we are going to do is we'll import the data, and we don't require any separate ETL tool. We are going to transform the data. We are not transforming the data to load somewhere within the utilization of Power BI. So data has came, but sometimes our report requires a different data. So in that case, what we have to do is we have to transform the existing data to the required format. So we will transform the data, and whatever the data that was transformed, that we are not going to load anywhere. Using that particular data only, we are going to create the visual. So there only in Power BI, we are importing the data, we are extracting the data, we are transforming the data as you require, and then using the transformed data only, we are going to create the visual. So no need of any ETL tool for that.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, because Power BI can directly do that. So maybe we have some sources there. Let us say that also we can do that. So source is there. Now what you can do, that using ETL tool, we can transform the data and load it into some other destination, and from here we can directly create the report. So instead of doing again taking ETL and reporting once again, directly your reporting tool can take the data from the source, itself is going to transform the data, and itself is going to visualize as the data. So no separate ETL tools are required. Okay, fine. Right. Anyone else, guys? Yes.
So yeah, I have seen some of the job description, and everywhere they are asking for ETL. So can you help us with some scenario wherein we use ETL and some of the ETL tools and how and when we use ETL?
Yes, absolutely. We'll do that. There are multiple ways. See, it's need not to be like when do you basically require, and specifically the ETL tool is when you are working with a complex systems. We are going to be working with that. I'll teach you like why do you require ETL basically for reporting. I'll tell you some business intelligence architecture. We have an ETL and we have a reporting will be there. So it's not mandatory. Maybe some job opportunities. Why? Because what they require here is along with the reporting, what they require here is there are some multiple systems in the enterprises. So we have to extract the data from them. We have to do some basic transformation. Transformation means no need to do any complex transformation. Maximum what they will do is they will join the tables and they will load the data. So I'll show you like some of the ETL tools. I'm going to explain them, some ETL tools, a different level of how to migrate the data from one system to another systems. Generally in Power BI, where do you require? Absolutely, in our as part of our training program, I'm going to explain exactly where to use those particular tools. But we don't go in depth about them because our main course curriculum is data, this Power BI, right? Our main concentration is on Power BI, but we'll try to integrate with the real-time scenarios, how this particular implementations will be done. So absolutely, we'll discuss about those scenarios.
Sure, thank you.
Right, fine. So we have an ETL tool from Microsoft, SSIS. So using that SSIS ETL tool, we can do that. Even if you want to do some basic transformations, we don't require to perform any separate ETL tool. Within some database systems only, we can perform that. I'll show you. I'll discuss all those scenarios in the main implementation classes. Right. Any others, guys? Any questions? Okay. So, okay, then that's it for the today's class, guys. So just we'll wind up for the today at 10 minutes before. So tomorrow I'm going to start with the installation, guys. Maybe this week we'll start with the basic implementations. And once the basic implementations are done, then we'll start with our main implementation and the main course curriculum. I'll start with them, guys. Okay. So tomorrow also same time, same link, guys. And tomorrow I'll show you how to do the installation tomorrow and how to set up your Power BI environment and a little bit introduction to the environment. I'll discuss them and then we'll start with the practical applications. Okay. That's it for the today's class, guys. Just for today, I'll stop it here. we'll continue in the tomorrow's class. Thanks all of you for today, guys.